there's like little cat prints.
I know. Is it a
No, some form of like scavenger cat or something, hey? But here we go for the inaugural Hell's Gate half. The zebras there. Good morning, zebras. Alana there. Morning, Alana. Hey, zebbies. The impala are a little more skeptical. It doesn't have claws out. But you think hyena? Some buffalo off to the right. They're the biggest risk of all this. Just keeping a close eye on them. This is something I'm like morally conflicted on. So Hell's Gate is like Hell's Gate because it's geothermal, right? That's what makes it, the sand boil and steam vents and all that. But what they've done is built a ton of geothermal power plants here. So Kenya's electricity grid's like 93% renewable energy now, with hydro and geothermal and some solar. But while this is good for the planet as a whole, and we need to be making that switch, obviously, the cost locally for the people that live in this community, obviously, but then also to the natural landscape and the beauty of this park. It's pretty sad. It's a tough conundrum, you know? If it were my decision to make, I don't know what I would do. It's hard to say we have to preserve this one spot and live off dirty energy, or, well, this is our best chance for clean energy, but it costs this one beautiful place. I don't know, man. The world's not so simple, you know? I'm done with the climbing part. Whew. That's tough. I think there's 450 meters climbing over this whole thing. I think Alana and I were talking about one of the hard things being right now during the pandemic, not being able to scheme and dream. You know, normally be planning some big trip somewhere, or like the next thing in life. But it's really hard to do that when the world's like this. So I think little things like this Hell's Gate run, are a great way to inject some life. So like, we've been to Hell's Gate a dozen times, maybe more. I run 21K all the time, you know? But when you put those two together, it makes for an adventure. It makes for something fun. I'm glad to be out here doing this. Climbers are out at Fisher's Tower. It's one of my favorite trees in the world. Just out here by itself in the middle of this valley. It's so good. So good. Fierce headwind coming to the finish here. Whew. Fighting this, I don't know if you hear it on the mic here, but whoo. So yeah, that's running beautiful Hell's Gate. If you're stuck at home and, you know, like all of us, I guess at the moment, then I guess maybe have a look at what you can plan, right? Take a look if you can find some, you know, familiar activities and some familiar places and smash them together and make them a whole new adventure, huh? All right, enjoy the running.